Hi everyone. Let's talk about ADHD. So what are the things that you most want to know and what most confused you when you first got your diagnosis? I know many people that I see, one of the things that confused them was they were sort of questioning, did they really have it or not? Some of them mentioned that some days they feel okay and have energy to do things, and then some days they don't. And so many people have talked to me about having imposter syndrome. So I think that's really important to talk about because going through the diagnosis process, it should be quite thorough. You're looking at your history, you're looking at how you grew up, the events in your life, looking at how you performed academically, looking at how, your social relationships are, looking at how you deal with everyday situations, such as, are you organized? Can you get things done? What does that feel like for you? Are there some sensory issues as well? Taking your history into account as well and how you respond to things. There are many things that go into a diagnosis. So to come out of the end of that and to have a diagnosis means that, yes, you do have it. But because it's ADHD, it's not always consistent. It's not that you feel the same every day. I mean, that's any human. We feel different on different days. Some days are low energy, some days are high energy. But obviously with ADHD, those differences might be intensified. So I guess it's important to know that. Doesn't mean you're an imposter, doesn't mean that you don't have it. It just means that some days are different and some days you respond differently. And that can be due to a number of factors. It can be about your dopamine levels. It can be about how much sleep you got that day. It can be about the other things that are going on in your life too. It can be that you had a lot of activity and did a lot of things, and then you're a bit tired and burnt out and need a bit more downtime. So some of those things can be definitely more pronounced in people with ADHD. It might be you missed your medication, so lots of things. So it's really important to address that you're not an imposter. The things that you are experiencing are, real. It just means that days are variable and it's not a consistent thing, just like many other conditions aren't consistent either. So I guess if I'm comparing it to something else, if I'm thinking of something like depression, you might feel okay on some days and really, really low on other days, but you can still meet the criteria for depression. So it's important to understand that. And a really important part of understanding adult age is understanding yourself and understanding how that presents for you, because it's not going to be exactly the same for everybody. So I hope that helps you think about you're not an imposter and to really understand yourself and have compassion for your own experience, and rather than pushing it away, having understanding for yourself. Okay, so see how you go.